Okay, here we're live. Level 300 player, we're starting as a level 0. What can you learn? Now I'm going to have to give this a few minutes for everybody to join the stream. In fact, I should probably open the stream in my browser, see how that's doing. Crazy, okay. Alright, a bunch of people are joining the stream. I'm going to probably wait for like 300 people, maybe 500. Probably take a few minutes. And also, hello everybody joining the stream. I'm going to give the details here in a moment. I still don't know how many people are in the stream though, because it's not updating. Oh, 300 people already? Okay, that's pretty quick. Let's give it another minute. I'm going to read the chat in the meantime. Everybody's just saying hi in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. I suck at TDS. I disagree with you. Not the best, but I know what I'm doing. Okay, just checking my recordings. Yeah, it's probably fine to start. Okay, so I woke up this morning and I had nothing better to do, so I decided to create a brand new account and play TDS. I only have Scout and Sniper. I don't have any Robux on this account. Don't have anything. And I'm basically just going to be progressing as any new player would. Just a noob in TDS. And the first thing we're thrown at is with a tutorial. So how's a noob going to react to the tutorial? Or rather, how's this level 300 player going to play the tutorial? Well, I already know how to play the game. So I'm just going to speedrun this tutorial as fast as I can. Probably need to turn up my volume here. And ready? Of course. If you press no, I think it starts the tutorial anyways. Let me just change my sounds here. Don't want stuff being very high volume. But here we go. So any new player would be listening to the blabbering of the commander. For me, I just, boom. I don't even care what he's saying. We going quick. Let me see what the chat is saying while this is going on. You're an OG sub. Very glad to see you here. Anyways, here we go. Scout is going to kill these normals. They have 4 HP, but I get $5. Okay, that does not make any sense. Oh man, don't have auto skip. I'm not buying that. I'm broke. I've been given a tower sniper. Okay, I think if I just spam, I'm going to get it down. Yep, there we go. We're going to get a tutorial world record out here. Let's see what the chat's saying. Recommending shotgunner. That's not a bad choice. We can go really fast with it. Need help later? Maybe. I'll probably play with people. But at the start here, I'm gonna do things solo. Now, really? This is the issue with the tutorial. It's just really slow. Like, if my friend called me up to play TDS for the first time, I'm thinking from the perspective of a brand new player. And then the TDS just sent me into this tutorial. I'm like, okay, it's going to take 2 minutes, right? I just end up spending 10 minutes as this noob just reading to this blabbering. Of course, you can always skip the tutorial, but, you know, 600 coins is actually quite a lot. Okay, let's get the demo man here. A big swarm of enemies is coming in. Now, demo man, even though you basically get it for free, because TDS kind of forces you to buy it after you beat the tutorial, it's still a pretty trash tower. I'm not going to lie. Like, Sniper is just better than Demo Man. Also, I don't know why they did this with the tutorial. They sent in hiddens that you can't even counter. It tells us, yeah, that next round we should get some hidden detection, but why just do this to a new player? I can't even panic place down anything. I don't know. I don't have the money for it. Let's keep reading the chat. Demo Man on 2. Why bro restart? Yeah, okay, if you're just joining the stream, I'm just going to say I'm restarting. I had nothing better to do, so I decided restart TDS with a level 0 count. Maybe you can learn some things, like what towers to go for. Probably just going to give all the tips that I know. You can upgrade the scout here. Okay, let's just... Oh, you can't use keybinds. Okay, that's sad. Let me change my keybinds real quick, actually. Upgrade tower. I set that to C. cell tower to V. The reason I'm used to that is because I played Tower Heroes, and those are their default keybinds. And Tower Heroes was actually really fun, but I haven't played it in a long time because their updates are just mid. Anyways, Demo Man's kind of cooking these up. Is this going to be a series? I don't know. It could be a series if people like it. It could be. You've been given a new tower medic. And now this is just absolutely like not a good thing to teach noobs, because it's like, oh look, you can heal your base, utilize your support towers. You literally picked a support tower that you don't even show how to use mainly, because people mainly use the medic to unstun towers. No, in this case, I'm using it to heal my base. But 5 HP, like I'm paying $900 for that? I'm sorry. I'd rather buy myself a sniper that can just prevent damage altogether. Anyways, let's just keep waiting for all of this to get cleared up. I'll read the chat a little more. Can you say hi to me? Hello, Epic Games. Remember the hype of the TDS community in the 2022 Halloween update? What? Was that the solar eclipse event? I remember that was pretty hype, yeah. We got a big wave coming. We're going to need a little more firepower. There's our minigunner. I don't even have the money for it, so I think it's going to make me sell. What's it going to make me sell? Scout? I think it's the Scout. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't let you use keybinds. Really? I clicked that. Okay. Then place the mini right there. The dummy boss, they made it the slowest thing ever, so you have to wait like 20 years. Oh, really? This is the music they play. They're playing boss music for the dummy boss? That's actually crazy. Now is the boss music loud? Oh. I have all of the sounds turned off. In fact, I'm going to turn them on real quick. That's probably good. Dummy boss, here it comes. And now I don't know, we go downstairs, watch a movie, go to school, grow up, and then come back, and the dummy boss is going to be at the minigunner. I can probably read some more messages. Say E. E. There you go. Best star code. Hardest boss in the game. This is not the hardest boss in the game. Thoughts on Tower Blitz? Honestly, it's pretty sad. It was such a good game. I kind of wish they changed it. I don't know. They needed an overhaul that added like a proper grind to the game. And then I think the player count would have been sustained a lot better. Sadly, that didn't happen. Too quiet? What do you mean too quiet? The background is too quiet? Oh my god, I won't even know. The chat is being spammed. I probably need to go change in settings to like not have it be spammed so much. Let me go see how to do that. Well, okay, we actually killed the dummy boss like halfway through our range. This is terrible, honestly, on part of the tutorial, because if you placed the minigunner here, you would have accomplished the same thing just quicker. Anyways, 5 minutes, 59 seconds, so we got a sub 6 tutorial. I don't think that's impressive, because anybody can just do that. In fact, I wasted time. Gonna go back to the tutorial and see if I can stop this chat from being spammed like crazy. How do you turn it on? Okay, there we go. Discovered it, so now you're gonna have to wait like 20 seconds between messages. That's probably gonna be nice. There we go. Elevator change. I don't need to know this. Welcome back from the something TDS demo man. Why demo man? I don't know why it makes you buy demo man. I wish I could like buy something else, but it's fine. Let's waste our money here. And I got a full loadout. Now that you're ready for your real battle, follow the green. Okay, so I can go here and go into solo. That's cool, I guess. Wait for this to load. What is happening in the chat? Let's check it out. Have you ever tried critical tower defense? No, I've never actually tried it. You know, I have this video idea to like one day just try a bunch of different tower defense games, but that's going to take so long to make, because it's not like I can join and play one match. I have to like actually progress a little bit into it. It would be cool though. It would be cool. Would you show up to watch that? That would be cool. Get minigunner. I will get minigunner when I have the money for that. Unfortunately, it costs locked. That's all it tells me. Let's try and beat Molten mode. Where's Fungi Island? Yes. I think even though we're brand new to this game, level 0, never done anything, I think on Fungi Island, we can beat Molten Mode. Now let's see, is there enough cliff space? Oh, there definitely is. Wait, I might just be a level 0 beating Molten here. With Sniper. I know it's possible, I just don't know if Fungi is the right map for it. I know it's been done, is what I meant to say. I don't know if it's still possible. Okay, let's go scroll down in chat. There are some suspicious messages there that I'm not gonna read. Okay, what is your goal? My goal is to progress. Yeah. Oh, I'm not in the group, so I only have what $500. Let me just join the group real quick. I'm gonna do that, even though you can't see that. Yes, biggest tip for new players is to join the Paradoxum Games group. You like everybody here can just learn from things. You can teach me something. There's probably some things that I don't know in the game, even being level 300. There's definitely a lot of things that I'm gonna be talking about, like giving a lot of tips as I progress here in this potential series, if people like it. Now, what's first? I don't know. Beating Molten Mode with Sniper, probably. That's probably a pretty efficient way of getting early coins here, if that's even possible. I'm gonna do my best. Why does it say I can't place there? Okay. There we go. Got that down. We're actually being pretty efficient with our placements here. Next Sniper. Here? Okay. I think this is a good choice. Because, yeah, that was a good choice. This spot, if I placed it there, then I wouldn't have been able to fit one there. Actually, yeah. Should I just give tips? I'm probably just going to give tips as though everybody watching just hasn't played TDS before. Because I guarantee you there's people out there, even high levels, that can learn from this. Now, first off, when placing, you're going to want to start with the corner of whatever cliff you're placing on, and then just cram in as much stuff as possible. Like, too many times will I see some noob just place a sniper here or something, and then just completely make it impossible to fit other stuff on the cliff. Placements are pretty important when it comes to your ability to beat the game. Now, here's the dilemma. Where do I place? I think I place here, just because there's like the least amount of room I have to work with. Yeah, just gotta maximize my placements. Where? Here? Yeah, there seems good. And this, oh, okay. This is interesting. Can I fit more than, no, I think this is where I fit my last sniper. Doesn't seem like I have any more room on this cliff. Yeah, I do not. Okay, I'll place it here. Let's look back into the chat. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. I cannot read anything because of the level of spam that's currently there. Can it please stop spamming? What mode is it? This is Molten Mode. And I think any beginner level 0 player can just straight up beat Molten Mode. Now let me get some upgrades on my snipers here. I think level 2 sniper spam is the most efficient because you get hidden detection. And it's so cheap for what the amount of damage it does, like 12 damage a shot. That's crazy. Now I'm spawn killing with snipers. I'm the best level 0 in the game. Okay. Next, power spam. Okay, here's another tip that sometimes people don't know. I'm assuming the higher levels in the chat, of course, know this. But if you're gonna play sniper, don't place any up here until you've filled out this bottom area. Just because if you place a sniper up here, well, it blocks the space below. Now, I think this cliff doesn't have. It's not like high enough apart for it to make a difference. Because I think if you place a sniper down here, it won't let you place one up here anyways. But on some other taller cliffs, it makes a difference. Like here, I could see how placing down here first definitely is important. Oh my god, our first donation. Lisa Krupa, play with propellers. You know what? Sure. I can do that. I can get him, probably, I don't know if he's not busy, but I can probably get him to join me and help me out here. Because he's not part of the challenge. But if you want to see him on this channel, I am probably going to be able to do that. Now, I gotta finish this game first. And how I'm gonna finish this game is, well, because all my snipers are level 2, I'm gonna start getting more level 2 snipers. That seems like a good choice. It's just pure spawn kill. Like you don't even need to be a high-level player to destroy Molten Mode. That's crazy. I probably would lose on easy mode, because easy mode is not easy. They lie about that. Now, how would I go about placing here? I'd either place here, but I think it would be better to place here. Honestly, just because then I can squeeze this out. Yeah, up to here. There we go. If I placed here, then I wouldn't have been able to fit one there. And that's basically just down a sniper. There's got to be a lot of thinking you put into your placements. Okay. Fit a sniper here, and there's no way I can cram a sniper in there, right? Yeah. So, you have options here. You can place on the outside edge or on the inside edge, but I'm going to place on the outside edge. That's because that blocks off less space up here, and that also allows our snipers to see further that direction as I upgrade them. Now, also, breakers are being a little tough here, so let me just get a sniper here as far to the edge as I can. That's pretty nice. Elite, just don't die. You know, that's great advice. If you're ever struggling in TDS, and you need some very good advice, the best one that anyone can give you is don't die. Now, what is the issue here? What is preventing me from placing... Huh? Now, excuse me, I don't think the sniper should be floating. That doesn't seem right to me. Okay, well, how can I get around this situation? Can I finesse my camera, like, right here? Please? What is... Something's there. There's, like, some invisible block. Okay. Can I don't know. This is the best I can do, I think. Just cram it in right there. Yeah, it's a waste of space. I probably could have fit it there if there was no invisible block. That's fine. What can I fit it? What is going on? There's like actual invisible stuff out here that's preventing me from placing. Okay. Anyways, level 2 sniper. I think that's the last one. Okay, I filled out this cliff entirely. Next cliff to work on is that one, but level 2 snipers can't like see anything there. Maybe okay. I'm gonna get one and just level it up as much as I can. At Spec Ops, it will see like probably like this much. That'll be fine. I'll just save up for that. These level 2 snipers are already strong enough to take down like the 20s easily. The furthest I've seen anything get was here. And my snipers have all of the, well, basically one of the longest maps to work with. Actually, this map is a lot longer than I thought. Okay, there you go. Max level sniper. This bad boy is doing 35 damage a shot, which honestly is pretty depressing compared to a level 2 sniper, which does 12 damage a shot. So you're basically paying, oh my god, over 7 times more for this for only 3 times the damage. There's some other piece of advice. Always check your upgrades. Make sure you're getting the most cost-efficient ones, because this is definitely a waste. And I got a donation. $1. Did he say... did the donator say anything? Nope. Well, $1's a dollar. I appreciate it. Another one? Alex donated $2. Light work, no reaction. I totally agree. This is the lightest work that work gets. Yeah, okay. I don't know how to phrase that any better. What do I start doing now? I have my level 2 snipers. Are level 3 worth it? Not really. Wait, they kind of are, though. Oh, also, I was wrong. This is not 3 times the damage. The fire rate is higher, so you're still getting, like, better value. But I don't think you're still not getting the value of level 2 snipers. Level 2 sniper spam is the best if you're running sniper. And then level 3 or level 4, which one's more worth it? Let's... Can I do the calculations in my head? This one's like 2.5 times more expensive. Is it 2.5 times stronger? 2.5, 35. They've got to be pretty close. The thing is, we do get more range on max level. So in certain scenarios, I guess it's more worth it anyways. Okay. I'm going to save for this max level 1. Let's see what else has been said in the chat. Among Us. Okay. That's very insightful. That's going to help me beat Molten Mode here with nothing but snipers. And it also has to be snipers, because if it's scouts, I'm not winning. I don't know what you're thinking. Maybe Demo Man wouldn't be bad for breakers, but we'll see how we do against those first, because ultimately, I do want to keep things to sniper. Looks good. Looks absolutely great. Max level 1. I've just done that. Do you like cheese? Kind of. I don't like it on its own, but if it's with something, like on a burger, that's nice. Also, I'm being pinged. Where am I being pinged? I'm being asked to VC. I'm not gonna do that. I don't care. Play TDX. Okay, I would, but the thing is, TDX is just... there's not enough in it. Like, it's a great game, right? People were saying it's a breath of fresh air, but ultimately, down to the core, it's tower defense and tower defense. Of course, there's not much to choose from. Now, what would make TDX, like, actually playable is if they had something that you can't find in TDS. In TDS, you can find basically everything you can find in TDX. Like, the only difference is the towers, just like the mechanics. They're different, but it's when it comes down to it, they're both just a tower defense game. I'm thinking like a PvP mode or just some kind of mode that's just so different that's like you have to play TDX if you want to experience it. I can get the same tower defense experience from either game, so there's no... oh my god, I skipped. And what I'm saying is there's not a big incentive for me to play TDX. Also, Calico Kitsu, €1. Thank you very much for the donation. I don't know why I didn't play the sound. It's probably going to play soon. But I was just checking the chat. Also, may I not die, please? May I please? Please? Snipers, you got this, right? It's certainly scary, but I think I'll kill these breakers. Okay, I'll kill the breakers. Will I kill the bosses? Upside Floor GD donated $2. 40 level 2 snipers a day keeps the balancers at bay. You know, I have no idea what that means, but nice rhyme. The balancers, like, the balancers don't decide everything, honestly. Below can just say, like, I want this to be like that, and just ignore whatever the balancers have to say. They're like, no, this is way too OP. Then Below can be like, okay, and then just publishes it anyways. He doesn't do that very often, but like, it's not impossible. Which is kind of stupid. If you've got, like, the highest... well, I wouldn't say highest level, but some of the best players... oh. And there's the €1 donation that I was talking about earlier. What I'm saying is, the people that know your game best, like the balancers, you probably want to listen to them. Sounds like a good idea. I'm pretty sure that's what happened with the Necromancer. Like, they just pushed it out without really getting a lot of balancing in. Like, the balancers didn't have much of a say. At least I think. Because if the balancers decided that the Necromancer should be as bad as it was when it was released, then they need a new balancing team. Okay. Are you friends with Below? No. I'm not friends with Below because, he's too famous for me. I wish I was friends with Below. It wouldn't really make a difference. Because, not like Below would do anything for me, but... I mean, there was a content creator skins update. But yeah, Below's too Hollywood. Okay. So many super chats. Oh wow, there are a lot. Okay, the notification is delayed for super chats, but I'm gonna see those in a moment. Wait, let me just scroll up and just read them. Do you still play BTD6 and you love my Excel skin? Thank you for the compliment on the skin. Do I play BTD6? Rarely. Like, I play a boss sometimes with a friend. I don't really play it that much on my own because I've done most of the things there are to do. I remember playing a ranked boss and just getting like top 50 on it, I think. I got some pretty good time. And for like a first time ever doing a ranked boss, I was pretty happy with myself. Let's see. The next one is, do you like FNAF? And your favorite is FNAF 2. I'm not really into the FNAF franchise, actually. I don't know much about it, even though it's really popular. Oh, yeah, that's my answer. Anyways, let's just check up on our situation here. Stuff is starting to get far, but I think it's still fine. Just got to keep maxing my snipers here. Actually, I don't know. Max in level 3. I was already at a dilemma with that. I couldn't decide which one's better. And also, here comes in the super chat from like 3 minutes ago, asking about BTD6. And yes, I already answered that. Okay, here come breakers. A little scary here. That's the FNAF donation that I, again, already responded to. Here comes breakers, though. This is scary because snipers are not good with single target. I don't think. So let's see how good I'm about to do against this. There's not a lot, thankfully, but I think they're... Let's make a prediction. They're going to get over to here. That's how far I predict they're going to get. Okay, I was wrong. I can instantly tell they're going to get farther than that, but I hope they don't kill me. Or was I right? Actually, I might have been right. There was one big breaker, and it's going to get past that. Okay. Not far past that, though. It was around this area. I'm just a pro level 300 who knows exactly what's going to happen. I don't want to toot my own horn, though. I'm not, like, a god, because I don't play TDS, like, that much. The level 300 took me years to get. It wasn't just... It was a lot in 2021, honestly. A lot of my levels came from then. Back with, at the time of Hidden Wave, Frost Invasion, all that. Missed those times. Okay. Please bring back the low-quality meme vids. Okay, I was gonna do that, but, you know, they just started dying down. So, I switched over to longer for more interesting videos. I consider them more interesting. And plus, those, like, nutshell meme videos that were really popular back in the day, those weren't as fun to make, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes these newer challenges, well, they're just a lot more exciting. Now, let me get a demo man here. Actually, I'm gonna get more than one. This is just to help out with the breakers. The breakers are annoying. Also, demo man sucks, so I don't think this is really helping anyways. It's demo man sucks so bad. What the heck, bro? It's literally making no difference. I might have wasted my... Oh, God. Well, do I start getting my other level 2 snipers back here? I think I should. Really? Cannot place here. But I clearly can. It's white. Okay. We'll get these. Please. Okay. It won't be easy, but we'll get them. Yeah, there we go. I'll just get a few more level 2 snipers back here for that. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. That should be good enough. I think every sniper on this cliff is level 4. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm gonna just get some more demo men. Honestly, I feel like I just don't have enough of them to make a difference. But if I get like 5, maybe this is gonna be enough. Did demo man even get buffed? I have no idea. I'm gonna set some of the demo men on. Oh wait, donation. Let's read that. Will you try TDS RPG later? I can. I have the time to. Another donation. Face reveal. You're gonna have to wait a little bit on that, like 500k, maybe 1 million. At least until, at least when I'm out of school, maybe. Okay. What do I set this to? Random. Where's random? Okay, I could have just done that. There we go. Random's gonna help out a lot because it's gonna land the grenades, like, in the middle of the breaker clusters, not like at the front where it hits, like, 2. Also, demo men are gonna help do quite a bit of damage against this. This should not be set on last. That's really a bad idea. I'm gonna max it out, actually. Get even more damage going. Let's see how much it's doing per shot. That's a lot. Okay, wait, that's a lot of DPS. That's gonna help out immensely against hordes. Let's get some sniper upgrades, because I can. Boom. That's all I can do. Okay. Hey, dude, go back to study on your English homework. Are you telling me that? Because I don't have English. I'm not taking English this trimester. Our school has a trimester system. So that's, I have it next. Actually, I will have English in like 2 weeks. And that's not fun. It's my least favorite class. I would say it's my least favorite. I'm really good at math, but English? No, thank you. Elite, get military base. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. You know? That's a bad way to phrase it. Basically, you're just going to see what I'm going to do. What I think is the best thing for a new player to do. Because ultimately, this sort of challenge or series, whatever you want to call it, is also supposed to be a way to help newer players kind of get I don't know, be guided through the early game here. Because so many noobs, they just don't cook. Like, if you put an actual level 0 into this game, I think they would have been dead by like wave 10. They probably would have placed a scout like right here or something where it sees this little bit of track and then just died. Like, no, don't do that. bruh. Hopefully you learn something new. Also, am I gonna be fine? This mystery summoner... Yeah, I'm gonna just set all my snipers to last here just to take it down. Because I don't want that thing spawning a bunch of stuff and then just taking care of me. And I don't mean that in a good way. It's not gonna be taking care of me like it's gonna be providing food. It's gonna be bad. Okay. Max that sniper. I think all of our sniper firepower is now focused on the mystery summoner here, so... Yep. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's see what else is in the chat. Now, I added you, so can we play a game? No, I just don't add people. There's so many. There's like thousands of people. You don't even understand how many people want to add you if you're a YouTuber. You just can't make exceptions. If you say yes to somebody, then it's like, well, are you going to say yes to somebody else? Are you going to say yes to that guy? It's just impossible. You have to, you're kind of forced to stay distant from your fan base sometimes. It's because a lot of people also feel entitled. They're like, well, why is he not adding me? Why don't I get added? I deserve it. And, well, the reality is, you're just a fan like everybody else. Nobody deserves getting added more than anyone else. So I can't make that choice. Also, donation. Chat spam balls real quick. You are such a positive individual. You're getting my chat to spam balls. Another donation. Star Cody. Now that is a donation I can get behind. That one's a pretty reasonable one. And I agree. You should use Star Cody. That's the best one. Let's keep reading the chat. Okay. The chat's still spamming balls. Well, who would have guessed? The freaking donation that said spam balls that was shown to 1,000 people, everybody would listen to it. How could I have not expected that? No, it's still balls. Okay, it's still... it's still balls. Oh my god. I want to see some wholesome messages. I want to maybe answer some questions that people have. But nope. It's just balls. And that's just great. Okay. Now, look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I put demo men here because this is a good bend for them. I should have just put them at the front. Because that's when the enemies are most clustered. So I would have probably gotten better value out of doing that. But it's fine. I'll be fine. I really just need to transition over to spamming snipers back here. Because, I think this is the best spot. Because when I max them, they're going to be able to see around this whole thing. So the Molten Boss, as it goes around, well, is going to die because... It's not going to die here, certainly. You can see that these literal slow bosses are getting as far as they are. So the Molten Boss is obviously going to get far on the track, but how far, I don't know. Okay, let's max these snipers. It's also, I think this is the second best clip, like, besides the front ones. The front ones, they spawn kill everything, so you're not wasting time. Okay, the chat has stopped spamming balls. Will you start playing other games like Strongest Battlegrounds? I don't think I'll play Strongest Battlegrounds. I will play other games, but, like, I don't know. I kind of like sticking with the tower defense genre. I'm just familiar with it. I like tower defense games. Find them really fun. But, like, fighting games, like Strongest Battlegrounds, I don't think so. I also just kicked my cord, so my computer just could have unplugged at that exact moment. So if my stream ever stops just suddenly, that might be the reason. I've kicked my cord out before, and it wasn't fun. Also, look, you see here what I was saying? If you place the snipers below first, then you could just place the new snipers right up. Really? So as I was trying to demonstrate why new players should do something, TDS just decides, nope, it shouldn't work anyways. Okay. Maybe just ignore what I said then about the sniper placement. Oh, donation. Do you think there should be a wizard tower in TDS? Now, what I'm going to say is... Oh my god, another donation? Time to mute chat? I'm not going to say anything to that. Well, let me return to the wizard tower thing. TDS, yes, they should add new towers. I wouldn't say wizard tower in particular, just because I don't see how that would work. TDS doesn't have magic towers in it. They have, like... Well, everything is kind of supposed to be realistic to some extent. Also, here comes the molten boss. Okay, I need my sniper fire force over here. Come on. I'm trying to place them as best as I can, but the spots are really not great for this. Anyways, what I think I should do is probably set this group of snipers on last, just so we're targeting the molten boss, getting as much damage done to it as possible. Come on, last. Gotta focus up a little bit here. I think last is how we win. We also got a bunch of money, and also no stuns, so that's pretty nice. Set everything on last. Let the Domo Man take care of that. Also, we might not even win because of spawns. The molten boss likes to spawn a bunch of random shenanigans that is really not fun to deal with. But if he's stomping, that's fine, because it's all snipers. Okay, let's get some more. Really? What is blocking this? The mushroom? That's not even right. Like, the mushroom is not supposed to count as a thing that can block my snipers. Let's go into first person here. That's actually another piece of advice. Sometimes first person, well, it allows you, like, get more precise placements. All it tells me, though, is that TDS placement system sucks because of the mushroom. Keep getting more snipers down. More. Okay, I'm at my limits, so I probably want to sell Demo Man. Just keep working on snipers. Okay, we're actually doing pretty good. Oh, really? It spawned 2. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay. Sell Demo Man. Get another sniper right here. My Demo Man were just stunned. Not my snipers, though. Okay. Molten Butt's a pretty good way through the track. And his HP is at 50k. I don't know how this is looking. And I don't know if Fungi Island is the right map for this. But there you go. Full firepower of our snipers is now all locked onto the Molten Boss. If we are to kill him, like, we're going to do the most damage now. Okay. I can sell all my Demo Man now and just get the rest of my snipers here. Sniper there. Sniper here. Just going to get him placed down. Okay. Soon I'm going to have to start selling and rebuying snipers. That ain't fun. Also, really? 2 more spawns like that? He's spawning a little extensive. Really? Again? Okay, no. You know, he's at 37k HP, which is really close, but with the amount he's spawning, I don't think we're going to get this. Wait, what the heck? The fireball doesn't work on cliff towers? I think they just copy and pasted the code for, like, the stomp or something. Okay, let's start selling the snipers over here. Gotta get these leveled up. Come on, just gotta be quick. Demo Man, let's max it out. Because, yeah, as I was expecting, he was gonna spawn stuff. Sell these. Okay, gotta be really quick with this. I'm getting a donation, but I gotta get my Demo Man. Because I can't read. Okay, come on. Here we go. Why is there so much? What the? Is this 5? Okay, I don't think TDS wants us to win this one. What? Again? Excuse me. Wait, this is actually... Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go look at the donation. What was the donation? Was it the guy asking to shout out his channel? Please, will you shout out my channel, Punisher TDS? Well, you basically get a free shout out anyways. Like, everybody can see that. So yeah, go check him out. Maybe he has good videos. Another donation? Real struggle and frustrating when invisible geometry prevents NU from placing stuff. Railguns go burr. Now, we're not using railguns, but the struggle, the geometry, what you were saying, the invisible stuff, that, yeah. I was having trouble with that just like earlier on. Okay. Molten Boss just stunned all these Demo Man. Let's just place them over here. Come on. He's at 20k HP. There's no way. He spawned like an absolute army of stuff. That's why I probably got screwed over. Snipers don't need those. And he just stunned my Demo Man. You know, I probably could have increased my chances by just putting bait down like a scout, but I didn't because I forgot to do that. But there you go. That's another piece of advice. You can literally place down bait. Anyways, we got really close. Also, somebody asked, would you play my TD game when it's released? Now, I don't know what your TD game is, but if it's a good game, I could try it. We got so close, but the amount of spawns and me just forgetting to stun bait, I think that's the reason why we lose here. Still, though, 400 coins. I take that. Let's return to the lobby. Actually, I might want to hop into a public lobby. Seems like a pretty good idea for new players, just because, you know, you can get carried. Somebody donated, I don't know what that is, buy DJ and Nico DJ with Robux. They donated 400 of some currency. I don't know if that's a lot, but thank you very much. Now, why do I get my welcome to TDS badge after I played TDS? What? Shouldn't you get that when you first join? Anyways, I'm already level 3, and I'm 166 out of 56 HP. That's reasonable. Okay, I have 800 coins. Not bad. Let's see what else there is. Wait, no, that's not what I'm supposed to be checking. I'm supposed to be checking this. Is there anything in here? No. This is cursed. Another donation. Donated ISK 300. I don't know what that currency is, but appreciate it, man. Okay. Okay, now. What do I do? Starter bundle. What's the starter bundle? Militant. Why militant? 3,500 coins. That's useful. Why militant? I don't know. Militant seems... I mean, it's not bad. It's not that good either. Quick boss. Let's see. Okay, so you're a new player, right? Let's get back to that like story kind of. You're this brand new player who joins TDS. They play their first match. You have coins. That's again the point of why I'm making this. It's kind of like advice for the newer players. Now, what is most worth it for you to do? Now, you could buy... Honestly, Sniper is just great. Like, you saw that. It could almost defeat Molten Mud on its own. It's honestly great enough to the point where Paintballer... Okay, we shouldn't talk about Paintball. Nobody likes Paintball. Like, okay, maybe you like it, but it's not going to be useful. Because you have a demo man already. Then there's Hunter. It's fine. Kind of better than Sniper, but... Again, not really, if you have a lot of range. Soldier... Also, what I'm trying to say is that you're not really getting much more than a sniper by buying these. Of course, I guess they can help out. Maybe I want to get a hunter. But sniper just does enough for the meantime. In fact, as a new player, what you should do is you should just go save up for something like militant. Because this is the first tower that's actually like a big step up from sniper. Hunter and soldier, a little bit of a step up. Militant, big step up. It's not even expensive. It's 3,500. Now, if you're dedicated enough, go for Ace Pilot. This is absolutely the best tower best tower for noobs, for newer players. Because this, like, it costs 3,500. Okay, it used to be cheaper, but for 3,500, the value you're getting is absolutely insane. Now, let me go join a public server just so I can get carried. And yes, the message that's currently on screen, because I'm not in-game, is very valid. You should subscribe. Let's see what the chat's saying in the meantime. Have you played Silly Tower Defense? Indeed, I have. I've tried it, and it's not very special. I wasn't very impressed. But maybe it's fun if you get more into it. Anyways, here we go. Here I am in a public lobby. Now, there's a lot of people here, and I think anybody knows it's me. You could probably try joining, but I don't know if you'd get in my game. What I'm going to do here is hopefully... have a team that's good enough to beat Fallen Mode. Because if I beat Fallen Mode, I get 700 coins. That helps me get Militant. And that will be a pretty big leap in progress. Now, I don't know if anybody here is willing to play on it. These people are also low level. And yeah, they've made the mistake of buying Soldier and Paintballer. Like, Soldier's a little stronger, but Paintballer, man, when you already have Demo Man, just don't do that. Why are you even doing that? Okay. We're going to a quad. It's probably going to put me with some other, like, level 5s. And you know what? It's actually not bad. I'm going to get to criticize them. Level 3, and level 32. But yeah, I'm going to criticize these guys. I'm going to show them how it's done. How you, as a level 3 player, or 5, whatever you are, should be playing. Now, here we go. We've loaded in. Farmlands... probably the best map. This guy's crazy. This guy's absolutely insane. There's no cliff space on that map. So it would absolutely suck for me who's relying on sniper. So if we could please get farmlands, please. But just something that's not that, or the heights. Okay. They actually listened. I'm pretty impressed. That is a pretty big part of being a new player as well. Listen to the people who know what they're doing. Now, sometimes they don't know what they're doing. They're just going to try and boss you around to do something that's not good, but here we go. Why does it say locked level 0? That's not right. Okay, this guy wants to farm. We're going to defend. I got him covered. I'll defend with snipers here. Now, sniper on this thing, you probably want to place it as close to the edge as possible, because that just leaves the most room for more snipers around here. Somebody sent a donation. 400 THB is £10. Also by Nico DJ. And you want to play with me? Okay, so this guy just sent me another $10 to tell me, or £10 to tell me that he sent £10. What a mad lad. Okay, let's get sniper. And okay, with the money you sent me, maybe I'll get Nico DJ on this account. Just being a brand new player, just buying a deluxe crate, spending your Robux on that sounds very wise, doesn't it? Anyways, the early game here is going to be absolutely no problem. We're going to give our guy plenty of time to farm. Also, farmlands is harder than I remember. I remember it being a completely different map. Angel V4 on YT. Thank you very much for the $1. Play World Tower Defense. World Tower Defense? Never played that. I know it's like high quality. Never played that. Probably not this stream. I mean, this stream is reserved. We're playing here as a noob. We're progressing in TDS. We're giving advice on how to progress in TDS, how to play the best as possible. Speaking of which, please be cramming your snipers in like this. It would be a real shame if you were to place them like badly. Also, I think the most you can fit. I need $84. I don't think you could fit any more than this, because this doesn't look like enough room after I get the sniper. That's fine. There we go. Because remember, level 2 snipers are what's worth it, not level 0. I don't know what I'm doing getting level 0, actually. Okay, it's fine to get them if you're not struggling, but level 2 is just way more worth it. That's okay, I'm broke. I don't have farm. This is an example of something low-level players do. You put defense somewhere where it's not needed. I don't know why you do that. Like you see, this is not a bad bend. But realistically, if something gets this far back, that means your defense must already be too bad to save. What is this? Why are you defending back here? Just defend up here. You win faster. Why play slowly? Your towers are good enough to defend at the front. Just you use that ability, you know? Gonna work on continuing getting these level 2 snipers. To be fair, he just doesn't have room, because I took it all up with my snipers. But even then, scouts there, just no. Just get him here. They'll do fine. Or even here. Let's keep reading chat. Have you ever played Tower Battles Battlefront? I have played that. I think it's actually pretty fun. But I don't know. It doesn't have too much replayability value. Like, you could play it for a few weeks. I don't mean like hours a day for a few weeks, but like, you know, a couple games for a few weeks. But then the grind just gets really, really slow, because you're trying to work for like Golden Commander or like Golden Zed. And at that point, it's like, okay, man, there's just, well, what are you even playing for? Just too much grinding. Here come Hiddens. Level 2 snipers for the win, and this level 3 scout, I guess, but it's not even strong enough to take him down. Never mind, it took one of them down. Really proud of this man for getting his level 3 scout. Let's go check back up on our guy back here. I don't get it. What is he doing? What is that? Now this you can't tell me is good. Why? What the heck? It has a circular range, and you're putting it somewhere where it doesn't... We're on the straightest part of the map. What are you doing? What the heck? That's why we're doing this. That's why it's the reason I'm making this stream. I'm doing this series, I guess, if you want to see more of this. Just to help people. Like, not do this. This is bad. Look. Your scout? Let's try and see how much road it covers. So about this much road, like this chunk of road and this chunk of road, if you were to line that up, it would probably be like, from here to maybe this rock. If you were to put it here, and you took this entire bend and straightened it out, it would probably be like this lawn. Like, you could just get so much more value out of the range of your towers if you just place them well. I got a donation. Now that's 25 pounds. Now buy 5 deluxe crates. Did you just seriously send me 25 pounds? You sent me 25 pounds to buy deluxe crates. You are fueling gambling, my friend. Which is exactly why I'm going to listen to you. And I'm going to gamble. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't know if I can do it right now, though, because this account is brand new. It might not let me buy it. But I'm going to try. Actually, let me go see if it lets me buy. I can't believe I'm doing this. I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm going to my Robux settings. Buy Robux. I'm about to buy, like, how much? I'm going to buy premium for 1,000 Robux a month. I got another donation. Chat spam. Spam, what is that? Is that a sponge? What are these donations trying to get stuff spammed? Also, I've missed some donations, by the way. I should read them. Why is Excel used in 95% of strats? Because Excel is goated. Why would it not be used in 95% of strats? This guy somehow skipped twice in one wave. Guess he just spammed it. Another donation asking, have you tried silly tower defense again? Yes, I have. Chat! Stop spamming the sponge. Y'all are crazy. Again, asking about silly tower defense. Yes, I've tried it. And also, not really special. Doesn't really stand apart from TDS. Actually, there is some unique features in it that are pretty cool, but... yeah. Okay, let me continue my Robux purchasing. Why am I losing my ability to speak? Let me continue purchase. First of all, Demo Man, to help out with hordes, even though Demo Man isn't great. I'd set it on... I don't know, random. Just so it targets, like, clusters. And you get to watch the Demo Man destroy now while I go try and buy some Robux. Because people want me to gamble. Let's add the star code. E. Fourth best star code. And well, how am I paying? PayPal. Okay. Credit card. No. Well, what am I doing? Okay. Log in. Log in. I'm surrendering my payment information to Roblox. Agree and continue. And come on, authorizing payment. Please work. There you go. I just bought Robux. You can't see it, but I bought 1,000 Robux, and now I'm gonna go gamble deluxe crates because people want me to gamble those. Now I know it's not like 25 pounds worth of Robux, but that's just because I don't want to waste more money. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to waste money on deluxe crates. I want to keep that. It's pretty valuable. You know, food? Have you ever heard of food? I think that's pretty important to buy compared to deluxe crates. But if you send me more, I guess I'll do it. If I get sent more money and asking for deluxe crates. I'm not doing it for $1. You can't be sending me $1 and asking for a deluxe crate. You gotta like actually step up the price. If you want me to gamble, I'm not doing it for free. Or for cheap. Let's get a max sniper here. I'm gonna help out quite a bit. Did I max out the Demo Man? No. I probably should have though. Anyways, we're getting minigunner spammed here. The spot. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's a terrible spot. Because again, he's placing him closer to the front. So we are actually beating the game faster. Also, our guy back here kind of gained a bit of intelligence. He stops like placing scouts. But what the heck? What the heck am I looking at? Is he like making a ritual out of Demo Men? Just like, yes, we gotta place him perfectly in this pentagon so that you can't fit anything else in there. And make sure that this one can see like the smallest sliver of a track. Please, never place on outside corners of tracks. The only time you want to place on an outside corner is Shotgunner. And the reason it works with Shotgunner is because, think about it this way. If this Demo Man was a Shotgunner, the best thing for Shotgunner is shooting down straight lines, because that's when it hits the most enemies. So it would be hitting down a straight line here, and when the enemies get here, it'll hit down a straight line this way. It doesn't work like that for inside corners. If you had the Shotgunner here, then it would be shooting like that, not in a straight line. Then when the enemies are here, it would be shooting like this. So like completely just hitting one enemy. So you're better off a lot of the time just going for outside corners on Shotgunners, but not always. Sometimes you just want Shotgunners on straight lines because, you know, at the front. Can I be a chat mod? I'll abide by all your rules. Why would you even want to be a chat mod? The chat is fine. Like, it's fine. I'm looking at it. Yes, people are spamming balls, and people are spamming sponge, and people are kind of crazy. But it's fine. It's not like... It's not bad. It's not bad. It's fine. I don't need chat mods. If you're a chat mod, then what if you decide to time someone out? Okay. Even though you say you abide by all my rules. How do I know? It's risky. But thank you for the donation anyways. The chat's still spamming sponge, by the way. That's ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna keep working on snipers here. I don't want to place a lot of stuff because clearly this guy is trying to use as much room as possible for his minigunners. Let's also check out his farming. Ugh, he's getting level 4 farms. Never do this. Never get level 4 farms. Actually, I don't know how many times I've said that. I've said that so many times, but people just keep doing that. Level 5. I'm going to tell him. Is better than level 4. Never leave farms on level 4. 4 is bad for money. Okay. Like, this guy's probably not going to listen to me because who's going to be schooled around by a level whatever to 5 player? Also a donation. £5. I advise taking one day to yourself to play as many TD games as possible as I can manage. See what each one's about. And ways the devs are changing things up. You know, that isn't a terrible suggestion. I like the idea of playing a bunch of TD games, but it's so time consuming. Like, I just have to have a week where I'm free. Maybe, like, over some holiday break. Actually, that wouldn't be a terrible decision. Like, what would I even title that? Like, I played 10 different TD games. Here's how it went. Sounds pretty interesting. But it's time consuming. You know, at this point in YouTube, I'm doing it, like, more for, well, I'm doing it more when I feel like it, rather than, like, oh, I gotta grind videos. That was 2021, and honestly, that was rough. Like, I uploaded daily for, like, a year. So it would just be come home from school, sit down, edit a video, go to sleep, next day, repeat. Or homework here and there as well. What I'm saying, though, was not easy. Like, YouTube can seem fun. Sometimes you gotta grind. And it's like, it's rough. Because it also puts a lot of stress on you as a creator. The amount the amount of views your video gets, the amount you're earning, really just depends on you. It's not like someone else is in charge of that. There's nothing to blame if your video does bad. It's just like, the video's bad. There you go. If you wasted 5 hours editing a good video, that's literally happened. It's pretty sad. The Robloxer YT has donated €1 or pound. Not very sure, but I think that's what it is. And thank you very much. I appreciate the donation. As I was saying, though, like, it's entirely up to the creator to make good content. For the very big content creators that have like 10 million subscribers, at that point you're set. It's pretty easy. But for smaller creators, like when you're starting out, when you're trying to grow, that's when it's tough. Like even if what you're doing seems like fun stuff, you know, who wouldn't want to play video games and make a bunch of money? It can get pretty rough. Let's see what the chat says. You should make a new TDS Fallen strat since the other one is outdated. The deserted village. Ooh. Well, that's something to keep in mind. By the way, I'm spamming Demo Man now because I don't know. We have single target covered with minigunners. I feel like splash damage is just gonna help out quite a bit here. I'm trying to get decent spots for it, but like you see this, not the best placements. I guess it's fine actually. Look, trash placements like this are fine if they're at the front of the map, so long as that your stuff is strong enough to kill everything at the front. Like realistically, I don't need a place in this good spot if I can place something in a worse spot and kill the stuff anyways, because then I'm just going faster, right? Like if you're winning regardless of what you're doing, might as well win as fast as possible, right? So I guess there is an exception to place demo men in trash spots sometimes. Okay, let's see what chat's saying. I have so many ideas if I was a developer of TDS. Yeah, you can say that, right? But it's probably a lot harder because, first of all, as like below, picture yourself as the owner of TDS. Whenever you're making an update, you have to commit your development team for weeks, if not months, right? You then have to pay your developers a lot of money. It's thousands of dollars to get updates developed, like tens of thousands if the update takes months, hundreds of thousands if it takes a year. So the developers, you know, they don't have an infinite budget. So whenever they're making a decision for an update, you can't just willy-nilly pick anything because updates take time to develop. So as below, as the owner of the game, you have to really filter out a bunch of suggestions. You have to think, like, well, what's going to be the most liked by the community? Now, when it came to Act 3, the idea was good, but the execution was so bad that, like, it's probably sad. I mean, TDS had to have lost out a lot on that, because they spent months developing this big event that was supposed to replicate Solar Eclipse, and it ended up being trash. Like, it was just such a disaster. So for Below, who probably lost out on tens of thousands of dollars, probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, who knows, because TDS makes a lot of money. Like, the developers Below is definitely a millionaire. Roblox games make so much money. But that's still sad. Like, you when you're making an update, you gotta make the best decisions. Also, really, man? Really? That is not great sniper placement. You just perfectly block this off from being usable. Yeah, keep that in mind when placing. After you place your first tower, right, anywhere, the rest of your towers you want to place should be based around that first tower. So I placed a sniper, that means the rest of my towers that I place should be touching that sniper. The reason for this is that basically allows you to cram in the most towers as possible. Anyways, the Molten Boss doesn't seem like much of an issue. We're absolutely destroying him here. Minigunners are just goated. Our guy has like 50. Oh wait, I have $50,000. Looking at the leaderboard, this guy's 100K, but he's using it on this. Speaking of which, I should be remembering to move my towers. Don't want to take up the best spots. That guy I can clearly see is using them for minigunners. Also, you can play snipers up here. What the heck, man? If I would have known, I would have been doing that. Just spam down snipers, I guess. Can't place that much. I don't have to be very, like, efficient with my placements because we're going to beat the boss anyways. At this point, might as well just place as fast as possible. Boom. And I can't fit anything there. Yeah, don't get sniper there if you're on this map. It locks off a bunch of other spots. And there you go. Molten Boss has been taken down. Let's see if I've missed any donations. Haven't missed anything. Okay. Play Zombie Invasion Tower Defense. It's a great game. There's so many tower defense games. As I've said, if I want to play a lot of these, I'd have to, like, dedicate some time, probably over some holiday break when there's no school, to just test out a bunch of tower defense games and then, I guess, review them in one video. Now, I'm back here with 1,300 coins, level 5. Do not forget to do this. Go in here and claim my 100 XP from the Molten Boss. That boosts me all the way up to level 8. There's quite a bit. I was forgetting to check this as well. Okay, yeah. Let's check our quests. I guess this can be kind of helpful. Damage with sniper. Oh my god. This is free coins. If I would have known about this, I would have taken it. Deal 21,000 damage with sniper. Okay. Also, what? Damage dealer. Deal 3 million damage. Let's take that one as well. Might as well. Because why not? 3 million is going to be pretty hard to do. Also, just got a donation. Plopia guy has donated 149. I appreciate it really much. Okay, somebody was asking for propellers earlier. I'm gonna ping him. I'm gonna actually just ping him. Okay, you can't see this right now, but at propellers, you free? Chat wanted you in stream. Okay, I just messaged him. So, oh my god, people managed to join me. What's up, guys? I'm not joining parties right now, but thank you for the kind words. You're gonna watch. Oh my god, really? These parties are crazy. You're gonna watch my next video and stare at yourself. Well, okay. This is probably gonna be a video because I like the idea of restarting TDS, giving a bunch of advice, just summarizing everything. Because in a stream, well, who's gonna watch like a 2 or 3 hour stream? That's just to get the little bits of advice here and there. But I can give a lot more advice in like if I make a video, because I can make everything a lot more concise. Propeller still isn't responding. Oh wait, he's typing. He's typing. You should play... There's so many games. Propellers is typing. You can't VC. That's all he says. Ah, that's fine. I don't know. Maybe he can join. You say you could play a game or two with no comms. You know, you want propellers in here? I can get him in here. Okay, hold on. Let me just send him my username. It's gonna take a moment. Also, I'm looking at my profile right now. I have RoPro. And people are just already liking that profile. Like, it has 8 likes. 75 followers. Okay, people are just finding my account. 3 star code E. Also, hello everybody. It's actually really sweet to see. Lots of people here. Let's see. Oh my god, 117 friend request is crazy. On this account. Okay. I'm still getting spammed. Yeah, I need to see if Propeller sends me one, but I'm not even going to see it at this rate. Because of the amount of message. Oh my god. No, I'm not joining parties. Use Starcode Elite. Now, I don't know how you could be saying that. But my name is literally Starcode E. Starcode Elite is the wrong Starcode. That's embarrassing. Oh my god, I found propellers. Except, I think I got him. I think I got him. This server's probably full though. This is too many people. Is he gonna even be able to join? I don't know. I don't know. He's not gonna use mic. He's not gonna speak. Stop spamming useless stuff. Well, who's spamming useless stuff? The sponge? The balls? Because people spam that? Yes, it's useless, but do whatever you want. Is Propellers joining? I don't know if he can. It might be full. Also, thank you everybody for joining the stream. It's pretty fun stuff. I might do off-camera grinding. Should I do off-camera grinding? Let's see what stuff these people have. Engineer. Oh, Propellers is here. He's joined. Let's see what he's using. He's using Scout. That's probably Golden Scout. Accelerator, Commander DJ. That'd probably be pretty helpful. Okay. Let's get him into the party and then... Who else? Randoms? He's joined the party. I'm going to scroll down. I'm just going to get a random person. Boom. This person. Failed to invite person. Well, sucks to suck. Okay. This guy got invited and this guy got invited. And he's not joining. So let's invite this guy. They're not joining either. Okay, let's do this. Boom. Okay, there they go. We've got 4 people. Let's go into a game. That's an issue. That's a little bit of it. Why is it only letting me play solo? Is it gonna... I probably do have. One of them is getting removed. This guy. Quad. Okay. That poor guy, bro. Sorry. But... we've got to get the game rolling. Next piece of advice is have pro friends that are level 300, you know, or like level 5,000 if you do. Propellers is going to probably take 10 minutes to load in, so there he is. I'm going to keep my same loadout even though it's trash. Because really? Okay. Because I'm saving up for militant or shotgunner. Honestly, either one of those or ace pilot if I'm really want to be helpful. None of these maps are great. Maybe medieval times, I don't know. Pick map. Question: can you play the King Winter? Never played that down. I play tower defense because I like that. Okay, do you need a specific map for it? Nope. It could be any. Let's see if he picks one. Because unless it's like derelict outpost, I think we'll be fine. Is he gonna pick one? I don't think he's picking one. No. Okay. Here we go on U-turn then. I like U-turn. I use it in my showcases because it's an easy map. Also, Fallen is locked for level 0. Guys, I'm not level 0. But I still can't play Fallen. Okay. The cliff space is horrendous though. There's just nowhere to place your stuff. Brothers forgot how to bring a full team. What did he bring? Let's look. He brought... He doesn't have anything. He does have something, but he's literally missing a slot. Okay. Another big piece of advice is don't do that. There you go. Okay, let's get snipers here. I think I can fit 3 there. That's going to be pretty nice. And these snipers should be strong enough to deal with, well, everything up until probably the shadows. Actually, no. These can probably last a while. Maybe until the wave 9 seems like it's a pretty hard wave. Also, we have 216 HP. The TDS has been doing this recently where if you load in like with a group, the last person to load into your game, that's their level is what your HP is based off of. So that means if you're playing with 3 level 1000s and a level 1, and the level 1 loads in last, then all the level 1000s they're gonna have 100 HP. Like that's stupid. The way it's supposed to work is the higher level you are, the more starting HP you have. Let's see what's in the chat. I don't know what to expect. A fantastic win. Makes most sense. Let's see what other stuff our teammates are bringing. Engineer, Pyro. This guy's bringing Ranger. Ranger. God. That's going to mean I'm going to have to sell snipers. What else is being said in chat? Can you wish me good luck for a chess tournament? I wish you the best of luck. You're going to inherit the skills of Magnus Carlsen, the best chess player. You're going to destroy everyone in that chess tournament. Also, should I be working on upgrading my sniper? I probably should, but like, that's expensive. I'll work on that later. Also, we're going so slow because sniper is just not quick. Haley, I'm making a tower defense in Minecraft? You want me to make a tower design? Goofy genius. You don't care? One in Minecraft? How are you going to make one in Minecraft? That's pretty cool, actually. He's going to use, like, command blocks. Just like armor stands as enemies or something, entities. If you want a tower in Minecraft for your tower defense game, you know what you should do? You should just make the Ender Dragon a tower. I'm going to say that. Just make it fly around, eat up the enemies. Or just fling him. Yeah, fling him back. That would be cool. Hey, can you activate your joins, please? You want to know how to join me? Well, okay, the issue with activating my joins is that not only will the server be full, it'll be full. That's what I'm saying. Like, people already, with my joins off, are able to fill up the server. Like, that's just crazy. I mean, I appreciate it, but that's crazy. Also, are we going to be able to take care of these heavies? I think they're slow enough. Sniper goaded on the sticks? Yes, it is. Let's skip the wave. We got this, right? My team can help me out. Let me just get this sniper. This whole cliff. That's depressing. Because of, well, TDS's placement system. Because if it allowed me to place here, then I probably would have been able to fit at least 3 snipers. And that would have been nice. I would have had 6 on that cliff, but now I only have 5. Anyways, let's just hope that what we have is enough. And yeah, I'm probably... let me get upgrading, because if the snipers are doing 6 damage a shot, then they can one-shot these abnormals. And that just basically doubles their effectiveness. Because you're going from, well, what, 2 shots per abnormal to 1. Do I even have to explain? It's basically, it's like double damage without technically having double damage. What is your golden skins ranking? Golden Mini is number 1. And, Golden Pyro is number 2, I think. I would say that because Golden Pyro is just, it's so good for its utility. The defense melting, the way it just makes hordes on like Badlands absolutely nothing. I put that there. Then probably, oh, that's really hard. It's really hard from there. Because Golden Soldier, Scout, and Crookmouse are all really good at their own purposes. Oh, I'd have to say, probably Golden Scout is better than the rest just because it allows for speed. Like, all of those Golden Towers, like, they're good for early mid-game. But just Golden Scout would allow everybody to go, you know, much faster. Oh, and speaking of which, Golden Pyro will melt the defense and will absolutely shred the enemies. Let's see, actually. With just snipers, you can rely on a level 0 if they know, you know, that... If they know how to place their snipers well. You can rely on your... Yeah, on your noob teammate to get you all the way to, like, level... I mean, wave 10, what? Right? Wave 11? That's pretty good. Hey, sniper... Yep, level 2 sniper spam is the most cost efficient. That was already said. When I played my Molten match earlier on Fungi Island. You do gotta watch out for what you buy. Okay, let's keep skipping here. We have an engineer now. This thing's absolutely gonna rock the enemies. Also, an accelerator. Why is it not elite accelerator? I'm disappointed. It's this one. The one that looks like it's holding some... It looks like it's holding the power of the sun in its hand. Anyways, this shouldn't be that bad. What else is everyone saying? Did TDS delete Honey Valley? No. You have to play through private servers if you want to play on Honey Valley and some other maps. We did it. We're winning. You know, you're absolute... What am I seeing? What is that? What is this? Who's in here? What am I look? Why is that thing a thing? What is that floating thing? What is that? I misspelled it. No, what? Seriously, what is that? Is it part of this guy? What? What is this? This little... okay. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. It's magic. It's the new tower. Yes, it's the new... Whatever tower you'd call it. Now it's gone. Okay. That makes sense. My brain... If you can't tell, my brain's fried. We got a Nico DJ down. That's pretty nice. Is that the best spot for it? Probably not. I think here would be a little better. Just because, well, the one max will literally see the entire center of the map. That's fine. Is the star... It's the star from the Xmas farm. No, it is not. This star is different. That thing, that little yellow thing that was floating midair, that was not the star. I'm sorry, but you can't tell me that's the same thing. That was like a yellow stick. Oh, we got a second DJ. That's crazy. And we definitely did not need it. Okay. Because my snipers are, you know, as good as they are, I can't cram any more on the map. So I think I'm just going to start spamming Demoman. Like, Demoman isn't great either. But at least it's splash damage. You know, we don't have splash damage in here. Now, should I be upgrading? No. It doesn't look like it's worth upgrading. Got the Demoman strats down. Let's get them all placed down. I'm getting them at the front because that's when the enemies are most clustered. So let's just get... That should be enough Demoman. Okay. Let's set some of them on different targeting just so that we're blowing everything up. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. Set this one on random. Set this one on closest. Set this one on last. Actually, that's also set on random. And there you go. This is more efficient than just blowing up the first enemy because, you know, a horde isn't just at the front. It's a big group. So, you do want to mix up your targeting. Now, let's see. The steel grenade. And that's a steal. You get what I mean. That was terrible. Let's get those. Ooh, and now stuff's even cheaper with DJ upgrades. That's what I like to see. And yeah, would you look at that? We get everything being blown up at once. Now, the splash radius is horrible, but hey, better than nothing. Also, 3 accelerators are absolutely cooking. What's next? The China Lake. The China Lake. I feel like I'm not saying it right. Okay, wait. Hold up. Let's set this one on closest as well. Because I just feel like we're not, you know, we're throwing a little too many at the front. I just can't. No, I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. No, I am time. Okay, let's just get the China Lake. Somebody sent me a ooh, £6 or euros. I don't know why. I don't know how to read currencies, but they asked for a raid. Lalu Roblox. What? Wait. They're 2 different. Well, he asked for it twice. For a raid. Lalu Roblox, I don't know about a raid, because I'm still streaming. I'm in the middle of the stream. But you definitely get a shout out for that. Shout out to Lalu Roblox for the donations. Go check out their channel. Could be really good. Now. Collateral damage. Boom. Got that. Please enable joins. The person is following. Look, the server's going to be so full. I can't do that. It's going to be way too full. Like, a server can't get more full, but it's going to be really full. And there it is. There's the raid request. Maybe after, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably gonna forget. And also, we got Propeller's Ranger down. Now that's not fair. We get a Propeller's Ranger, but no. Oh wait, never mind. Here's the Elite Accelerator. This is gonna do more damage. Now, do I need to sell my snipers? I'm gonna ask them, just because you know this great spots for Rangers, so do want to be courteous with placements here. Also, absolutely cooking. These demo men doing 28 damage more than every second. So that's actually pretty good. So when there's a lot of breakers, we're going to be shredding. Where's the deluxe crates? You're right. I did promise that. Okay, after this game, I'm gambling deluxe crates. Because I bought Robux and I already have to. Let's see how fast we take care of this tank. Oh my god, it's instantly gone. That's beautiful. Okay. What am I upgrading? This. Right. Set to closest. Yeah, okay. I think the win is in the bag. I mean, if it wasn't obvious enough. With all these accelerators and all that stuff. You know, I'm going to be courteous and just sell my snipers because, like, I know that room can be used for rangers. Also, no, don't get that there. I literally freed up space. It's whatever. Let's see. China Lake. Oh, look. This is where it's going to come in handy. These demo men are about to blow the heck out of all of these breakers. Yeah. That actually... That's helpful. This is how you be helpful as a level 8 player. You spam demo men at the front, set them to random targeting, and then you blow up entire hordes. Now, I'm going to be honest. It's not a lot of work. If I had something like Shotgunner, I could probably be doing better. Just because the line of Shotgunners set on last would definitely hit more enemies than these demo men are. But yeah, let's keep getting these upgrades. Come on. Really? There you go. Got it. What's the chat saying? Have you ever played Zombie Invasion Tower Defense? Never. Again, as I was saying, could be part of the idea of just playing a bunch of tower defense games one day and just reviewing them, seeing how good they are. Okay. It's called Chin Lake? Why would it be spelled China Lake? Oh, I'm gonna throw the lake from China at the zombies real quick. I'm talking about the demo man upgrade. Where even is it? I think all my demo men are too high level. Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, I'm getting so much money. And my stuff got stunned. That's great. How fast are we gonna be able to kill the Fallen King? No clue. We're gonna have to find out. I'm gonna predict Fallen King dies right here. But we do have a lot of accelerators. The reason I think it's going to die here is because it stuns. Like, it's going to stun and then... But the amount of DPS we have is just way too much. So, it's not going to... It's not going to be alive for that long. Okay. These explosives, though. That's nice. Okay. Are all of my Demo Man maxed? Yeah, they are. Okay. Let's get more. When has more Demo Man ever hurt someone? Set it on last. And that way we're blowing everything up at the start. Set this one on last as well. Yeah, I feel like the Demo Men are really just carrying the breakers here. Yes, Accelerator is good and all, but this DPS is crazy. Also, my quest through dealing damage with snipers actually good of the way complete, but I mean, like, how have I only dealt 8,000 damage? How have I only dealt 8? Look, this single Demo Man has 9,000. Why is it saying I've only dealt 8,000? TDS. Work on your craft. How am I supposed to deal 3 million if this is how it counts my damage? Stupid. Really, let me carry you in Fallen. You know, that's nice. But I'm kind of already in a Fallen match. And I'm kind of already getting carried. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Easy. I'm also recording this, by the way, as I'm streaming this. So my computer has just been... actually, surprisingly not cooked. Very surprisingly. I have a good computer, but I was expecting it to be struggling. Okay. More Demo Man. I'm lagging now. Oh my god. Is my stream doing okay? If I'm lagging in TDS, then I don't know how this must be like on YouTube. Okay. More Demo Man. You know what? More Demo Men. Yeah. You know? More Demo Men. There we go. That's a lot of Demo Men. I'm still not counting my damage. TDS. I'm gonna complain to the devs. I'm literally gonna go complain. I talked to one dev more than others. It's Nexture. He's like the main programmer. Because I don't have access to Below. Because he's too famous. But yeah, I can complain to Nexture. And he's gonna be like, okay. Or he probably won't. He probably won't even care. He'll be like, well, just get better towers. But he's really nice. Okay. Ask Propellers if he can friend me. He probably would say no, but it's worth trying. Again, like I was saying earlier, don't know if you were here to hear that, but for most YouTubers, there's just no option. There's thousands of people that want to add you. You can't pick anyone, right? A lot of people, it's like, well, not to call anybody here entitled, but a lot of people that want to be added are. They're like, well, wow, this YouTuber should just add me, like, this one time, right? Should just add this one person. It's only once, right? That's kind of selfish. It's like, well, why is a YouTuber going to pick you over anybody else? And then that's the sad reality. Most people, we can't add. It says deal 25,000 with sniper. I know, I'm not talking about the sniper. I'm talking about the damage dealer. That says 11,000 out of 3 million. How have I dealt 11,000 when this single Demo Man has done more? This should be at least like 100k. Like, I have all of these Demo Men that have done thousands of damage. Okay, maybe not 100k, but still, it should not be that low. Okay. Our guy's not getting any more Rangers, so I think it's safe to get some snipers back. I can't place that there. Can't place that there. There we go. You get some snipers. Get the rest of... You know what? Scout. Because why not? Scout. Scout. There you go. I got 20 towers. Let's see this damage. My Demo Men are definitely carrying right now. Let's see if where I predicted the Fallen King would die is right. Which was here. It was here. Why is there one accelerator that has a black beam? The Elite Accelerator skin has a black beam. It got updated to do that. I think that's really cool. I think the black beam is better than the other ones. So, you know, you get your pink one, you get your purple one, whatever you want to say. But then you get this black one, and that's pretty unique. Also, do we have a medic? Because I think our stuff just got unstunned. And also, right here, Fallen King dies. Right here is where I called it. Let's see if I'm going to be right. Go accelerators. Go, 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 go. And Almost. It died right there. I was almost perfectly right. There we go. 18 minutes and 55 seconds. What the heck am I looking at, bro? The internet is yeah. It's just going... It's going wild. Explosion don't count towards the damage quest. Yeah. It, like... Like, I know... That's what sucks, though, because I need to deal 3 million, and I can't do that with, like, Scout. Okay, let's return to lobby. Now, I did promise to buy deluxe crates. I did promise to gamble away my precious Robux. So let's do that. Remember, I'm not pay to winning, though, because remember, pay to winning is a bad idea. If you're new to TDS, you don't want to pay to win. But it's even a worse idea to get deluxe crates, because it doesn't help you in any way. But I'm doing it anyways, because people want to see that. Also, I don't know where to find it. Okay. Golden cowboy in the shop? Okay, no. What am I doing? Where's the crate? Here it is. I'm gonna buy deluxe crates and I'm not gonna be able to open them. Because I don't have the towers. You know what? I'm still gonna spend Robux. Just because you sent me the money to do this. And this is what you'd want your money to go towards. You'd want me to buy these deluxe crates. Oh my god, why am I doing this? Yep, we're gonna spend all of them. All of our Robux. 200. You better use Star Code E. This is ridiculous. On crates I can't even open. There you go. Also, as new players, you know, sometimes you just see those level 30s that don't even have minigunner yet, and it's like, why are you buying this? Why? What's so good in here? Freaking Brown Scout. It's not really what you're trying to get, dude. Come on, man. Don't buy that. Don't buy this either. This toy crate's like actually doesn't make sense. It's its entire own crate for just 3 towers to be in that crate. Pretty disappointing. Then there's this, but yeah, that's ridiculous. Nobody's buying that. Don't buy emotes either. That's pointless. If you're a new player, focus on what are we focusing on? This or this, which I'm really close to. In fact, 1 molten game away. But the thing is, I'll play that molten game next time. I need to eat. I need to go to the bathroom. It was a good stream, giving advice about how to start at TDS. Later on, expect stuff like, you know, teaching you how to farm properly, because a lot of people don't know that. And yeah, what other stuff to get, how to grind coins efficiently, all of that. Expect that in the future. I think it's pretty safe to say you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed this too. And I think you should like and subscribe. And I'll see y'all next stream.